Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Yo, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right, roll for it. Welcome to Friday Night Quests. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Jay Jones. We're back with part 4 of our adventure with Seychelle Gabriel from The Legend of Korra and Falling Skies. Without further ado, let's get to the game. Previously on Friday Night Quests, frog-like creatures called Sladi are infiltrating Black Rock Valley. The Velvet League went to investigate a cave, but almost drowned when the stone became liquid beneath their feet. Now they catch their breath and try to get their bearings on what might await them.
Was that a trap?
I think so.
It was the ground that became the water, right?
But only after when I said, I'm not gonna say the word again. Maybe it's triggered by the word. So we should be very quiet moving forward. Wait, don't you have like psychic ability? Like
Me?
Like the message where like you can send little messages to people?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you guys have been talking and splashing around in this water, you do hear a stirring below. You hear a grunt and a heavy sound of something moving.
Probably don't still have light on that shield.
It has been an hour. It has been over an hour, unless you cast it again.
She can.
I can cast it again.
This has
can
been
you touch it
completely dark for you.
Yeah, I can
okay.
cast this over and over.
Can you touch it again?
Yes.
And also, by the way, you guys don't have the kind of vision where you can see in like complete and utter darkness.
Yes,
you
we
do.
Yeah,
It's,
dark vision.
It's as if it's dim light when we're in pitch
But you can only
darkness.
see, I think, up to like 60 feet.
And
Yeah.
it's black and
Okay.
white.
Yeah,
All
nope,
right.
mine's in color.
Now, the room in front of you, some of the torchlight is creeping up over,
Yeah.
so you can see a little bit in the
Okay.
dark. Like, for you, Horace, like, it would be as if you were standing in a dark forest and a roaring fire was about 20 feet ahead of you. The light is glinting off like you would see like some of the trees, some of the silhouettes. You can see some colors in like their skin and their hair, but not much. But that's, you guys can all see Zereni, Sweeney, and Izzy.
So
You guys can
Zereni,
all see pretty well.
Can you put that back
Yep,
on my shield?
yep. Put
All
my
right.
hands on your shield and it lights up.
So it radiates light
Okay.
now into this room. So it's pretty bright. How far does it reach?
40 feet. Well, 20 feet
30.
bright, and then another 20 feet in dim light.
Okay. So it only reaches about 40 feet. Okay. Good to know. Interesting. What do you guys do?
So
Are there still spiders on the ceiling?
No, not in here.
Ooh, no milk spiders in here. So there's a ledge,
Mm-hmm. Dropping
and
down
then
below.
it drops.
Mhm.
Is there any access point?
To the drop down?
Yeah.
Other than where you are? No. It looks like it's the area you are out, and then it goes out into kind of a U shape out over the room, like a balcony.
All right. There's only one way to do this. Horace, go check it out.
Yeah,
okay.
you're bigger than us.
All right.
Sorry,
Um,
Zereni, I cut you off again. What were you
Why don't I
saying?
hand you guys a rope or tie off this rope?
I was going to say, could I fly in here?
Yeah, I could just drop
Oh,
down.
well, yeah, you can fly.
I was
Is
thinking about
that-
that too, but
You can fly with your broom, yeah.
Yeah.
my fear
you
is
want.
I could check it out.
my fear is if you fly over there and there's like 40 guys with arrows.
She'll fly back.
Yeah.
Well,
Dodge.
And also, you're a good person. If you die, you're going to a good place.
I have an idea. No, you guys, I have an idea. I'll turn into a spider. And I'll go check it out.
Perfect.
Yeah, I could do that.
That's a way better plan.
That's a
Way
least
better idea.
threatening.
Okay.
Let's put the spider on the broom, guys.
All right.
There's bad guys. I'm like, what's that spider on the broom? I'm like, oh, what a sight to be seen. I'm your
All right.
queen.
All right,
Now
become
I've
a
seen
spider.
everything.
Fine.
All right.
No, I'm just let me scuttle down there.
Okay, become a spider.
Okay,
All right.
so I'll pop into a not a giant spider, just spider, like a tarantula size,
Okay.
common tarantula size.
Okay, and
You
you're
give it a
just
little
skittering
pet.
across
and
the
I'm gonna
ceiling?
Skitter, yes.
Okay.
And so
You're skidding
I throw her up to the ceiling.
Nice. You skitter across the top of the ceiling, and you're looking as you pass over, and as you're getting farther down, like where the lip would be, where you'd look down, you see the lip is shifting and moving like water all the way up to the edge. It doesn't look like it's a pool. It just looks like the edge of the lip is just water, but it's held in the air. Like it's just shifting. You're skittering farther down along the wall, and you look down and you see there are 2 torches on the wall. At the very base, like if it's probably below the lip where you were swimming through, probably about 30 feet down is a floor, solid floor, and you see on the far end of the room, you see 2 torchlights against just the cavern wall. But in the cavern wall, you see a golden archway, beautifully ornate. But in fact, if you could roll a perception check for me.
It's McDonald's.
Ooh, that's really good. 23.
23. You're taking a look at this archway. It is beautiful craftsmanship, and it's just embedded in the cavern wall. You can't even tell where like normally when you're putting something up like this in a cavern, you could see cracks where people have nailed and driven iron to keep metal plating like this against a cavern wall, where you've seen stone and rock crack from the craftsmanship. You don't see any. It doesn't look like there has been any stonework done to the cavern. It's almost as if the cavern is now this in one area. It's very strange. But again, beautiful gold work leading into, you can see another room. Now, what you immediately notice beneath you, though, in front of the torchlight on the floor, the 30 feet down, you see 4 blue hulking frog-like bodies. 3 of them sleeping. You see one looks like it's been stirring and it's been looking around and moving about the bottom of the floor sluggishly, like it just woke up, but you see the other 3 sleeping soundly.
I scuttle back to the group and I share with them everything that you just said.
So here's what and as soon as you walked away, it occurred to me. Reality is warping.
Yeah.
Limbo is bleeding out.
Yes. The question is it coming from that golden arch hole?
Or beyond.
Or beyond, yeah.
Here's my plan. I lean over, cast Fireball. That does really bad things to unconscious people.
Oh, do you have an advantage on that when they're unconscious? Or
They
sleeping?
They make no...
They take, like, disadvantage to their check, and they take double damage because they're unconscious. In game terms, I explained that in a way that makes sense in real life somehow.
They will not be making any checks if they're unconscious. I don't care what the rulebook says. Nothing is... When you're unconscious, you do not dodge. You are asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's an easy shot.
That's a good idea.
I agree.
Do you think there's more, though, like, in the other room? And is Fireball, like, loud and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you guys can
Bomb?
make...
Okay.
If you guys get the jump on them, you can make a surprise round. So you'd be able to make each of you a full round of attacks before you would even roll for initiative.
So I could start us off, then you guys try to finish off the conscious one from range, is what I would suggest.
Okay. I'll pull out my bow.
I have a bow.
I have the finger of death. Or, yeah, I have a...
The finger of death. What is the finger of death? Wait, what is
I
that?
have a light crossbow. I can send negative energy coursing through a creature, causing it searing pain.
You like flip them off.
Yeah. Oh, and if I... Oh, wait.
The middle finger of death.
A
So-
frog isn't a humanoid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
They count as humanoid. A humanoid is anything with like 2 arms, 2 legs.
If I kill it at the start of the next turn, yeah, it can be my zombie that does whatever I want.
Oh.
Dope.
So
That is
we
really
could
cool.
have like a, mission servant if I'm able to kill it with my finger of death.
Nice.
Yeah.
If that is something we're interested in, because he could be some kind of ally.
If
maybe
your zombie
down here.
wants to be a part of the kingdom, they are going to have to pay taxes.
we can work that out.
Okay.
Yeah, I can talk to
They
them.
can inherit her tax.
or her.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Or her.
There we go.
And you
I
got
love how
your
we're
bow.
figuring this out.
I got my bow.
You've
I
got-
can. I actually didn't buy arrows, so I got a couple.
So
You barely ever use it.
You
Yeah.
did buy arrows or didn't?
Didn't.
So you just have a bow but no arrows?
No, I have it. I have some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Actually, I laugh, but I don't think I have any arrows. I just have a long
You
bow.
can borrow some of mine.
Oh, thanks. How many do you have?
I have 12.
Okay.
You also make 3 attacks.
6 and 6.
Oh yeah, because I
At
can
a
fire
time.
3.
It probably makes sense.
You know what I might do? I might conjure animals instead of do it. For range, like, I'm not good with my long bow.
Okay.
That's a good point.
So I'll conjure, like,
Like 100
giant,
squirrels.
like 50 giant snakes or something. I don't know. Like,
All right.
5.
Just crush them beneath the weight of 50 giant snakes.
Go, my fat legless babies. Go.
All right.
Okay, so now remember, the only way to get up to this lip is the water. So
Oh, that's the only way.
there isn't like a side thing to go by.
Do you think that we all weigh more than 400 pounds?
I think Horace.
Yeah, I probably weigh like 2.
Some 2 and change.
You probably
yeah.
made like
I
200.
weigh-
Oh, 220.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yep. So
I weigh
we,
150.
I'm 155.
that's already more than 400, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we
Easily.
can't use the broom altogether.
Damn it! I didn't cast fly. I didn't.
I was
bring
gonna
fly
say, if
today.
only any of you could make someone fly.
I can't today.
Well, you can fit a couple people on the broom.
Yeah, I could fit, at least 2, maybe us 3.
I don't need to be on the broom. I have a ring of air elemental. I have feather fall. So I'll just.
Okay. So I think we could probably fit.
Is there like a stalagmite that I could tie a rope around?
There are some cavern, like small stalagmites coming down
So I'll tie around a stalagmite.
on the floor.
Yeah, and because if I'm going to go into the water.
Yeah, so you can be able to
Yeah.
pull yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
yeah.
on the ground behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fasten it to a couple. There's like some edges. They're
Yeah.
not like perfect
Yeah.
stalagmites, but you
Yeah.
can like tie to a couple and
Okay.
to tie you to yourself.
Because I'm not going to be flying, you guys are.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so you're gonna repel.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you go drop somebody off, you can actually come get me because I don't weigh. You
Yes.
and me together don't weigh 400.
Definitely. So
I can-
if Sweeney's okay with that.
I can dimension door wherever I need to be.
But don't waste it.
What is the
That's my concern too.
Don't waste your dimension door. Just have her drop you off
Yeah.
in a safe space.
Yeah.
Stay quiet, and we'll
and I'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once we count to 3, we'll all unleash hell.
I
Right.
will conjure a blue whale and we'll drop it on.
Perfect.
That would be amazing.
Oh no, not again. Actually, that's a pot of geranium.
That's right though. That's the whale.
The whale's like, hello, what's this? Oh, I think I'll call it a tail. Yeah, there you go. And what is this? Oh, what is this big green blue thing coming towards me? Hello, maybe it'll be friends with me. Swam. What, round? Down? Yes, I like that.
That is such a good book.
Oh no.
If she takes us one at a time on the broom, which is feasible, the problem is she has to figure out where to put us down. And according to Izzy, there's someone down there looking for us.
Oh.
That's my fear.
I see.
The one that's awake, yeah.
The one that's awake.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm wondering if I should be the first to go because I'm pretty quiet. Now, could you tell? And this might be a Jay question, but asking it to Izzy because she was the one who was watching. Is it water, the watery rock, all the way to where it stops?
All the way is what Izzy would have told you.
And there's no real cover, like outside of that area. Like it's not like there's like the tunnel keeps going to the right.
It looks like it's a straight drop down to where they're all sleeping. Now, underneath this lip that comes out, this watery lip, maybe down there, but not where you are right now.
Yeah. We could put a rope on the broom, swing over. Same problem. There's no lip. It's just straight. It's just a straight shot.
Yep.
Well, actually, in the meantime, could you do me a favor and fly up to one of the stalactites and tie this rope to it?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my best to swing out.
Swing and repel.
Swing and repel.
Because if you
Awesome.
swing
Yeah.
over the edge,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I ride shotgun on the broom because
Yeah,
she and
yeah.
I can cast the magic
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
You swing along with Horace.
I'm just gonna walk off and just doot.
Well, why don't you swing with me and I'll just let you go.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you can go down
And
the
then
side.
I'll
How
repel.
how steep is the drop?
The drop is about, it looks like from the lip, it's almost 30 feet down.
It's a straight shot.
Straight shot down.
But you two could rappel down the rope.
Yeah. I'll just drop you because you're feather falling.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so should I go and tie the rope?
Yeah, can you please go up there and tie
Okay.
the rope?
So I fly my broom to it, and then you want it right above the drop.
Yeah, so I can swing out and then
Uh-oh.
repel.
Don't get caught.
Okay, so right above where we're standing, basically.
A little further out so
Really
I can
further
kind of
out.
swing and then repel down.
yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm swinging out
Okay.
over the water and
Yep.
then repel down.
Okay, so I call my broom again. Say axis, and it comes, and I quietly mount it, and I fly up with a little bit of rope that you've given me.
Can you
and-
roll a stealth check for me?
Yeah.
Your broom's like,
Well, like if she's tying the rope, like little pieces of rocks coming off.
The broom makes fart noises. That's it.
like some sad like motorboat.
13.
13, you're fine.
Okay.
You fly out there, you tie,
I fasten it.
yeah.
I remember
a couple
my
little rocks
Elf
dip,
Scout
like
knots.
fall off of it, but nothing like too noticeable.
Great. And then I take a look, and I fly back, and
When you take a look, you also see the 3 hulking bluish frog creatures, and one of them, the 4th one, walking around, getting his bearings.
okay.
All right.
But they all seem to be nestled pretty tightly to each other, all around the front of what now you see is this ornate golden arch doorway
Okay.
that goes right into the face of the cavern wall.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm holding the rope, getting ready to swing out.
So who's going to act first? So what is like the order of these actions?
I think you guys should jet out there, shoot your fireball. I'm going to swing out after you. You'll come with me. I'll drop you.
Yeah.
And then I think you can also, Zereni, get a shot off while you're out there as well.
Okay.
Maybe Finger of Death.
I
That's entirely up to you. You've got Eldritch Blast. You've got lots of cool stuff.
We're just kamikaze the broom into him.
One thing.
could do that.
How are we gonna plug this hole?
Oh, you mean because we don't have
Like
any
once we
lilies?
get to the hole, like maybe the hole is the golden arch in the stone, you know, and
We have to find your dad.
Yo, let's jam Ron
my
into
dad,
it.
I don't think my dad is down in this portion. This isn't kind of like where the council is. This is like where you farm moon lilies.
Well, maybe we can find some and plug it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, I have one seed.
There you go.
What if
Plant
it's like trying to? That's like saying like one seed.
Wait,
one,
don't you have a spell that can make something grow really fast?
I think so. No, no, not really.
You don't have like make plants grow or anything?
Like rapid growth? No, not really. I can like make.
I think you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, that I don't have it prepared.
Oh, you don't have it prepared.
I do not have
Well, we could always just like sleep down here, and you could prepare tomorrow
Just
morning.
farm. Just be farmers now.
Yeah, we could just live here forever.
Okay.
Well, now I live down here.
We'll make a life here.
shit, I'm a night farmer in the dark place of my underplace,
I drink spider milk.
and I touch the night goats.
Touching that goat.
All right.
Them's warm at night.
We have our spells.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to do this in one continuous motion. So, Sweeney, you are aboard the broom with Zereni. And Horace, you are right at the lip of the water holding the rope that's now tied to
I'll
the
be getting ready
stalactite.
to do like a running jump swing.
Yep.
With
And you've got
Izzy
and
on
you've got
my back.
Izzy
Yep.
on your back.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So go into action. What do you guys do?
All right, starting
You
with me.
guys first.
Fireball.
So you fly out over the lip. You aim down and cast fireball. They're all tight. They're near each other. So you'll be able to hit all four of
Hell
them.
I
yeah,
hope
they've
so.
been
The
working
radius
out.
is 20 feet.
So the three are not going to be able to make a save.
And then a dexterity save for the other one.
This is going to be a disadvantage because he does not see you.
Thank you.
He does not know this is coming. Yeah, he's super failed. So all of them are going to get hit with the full brunt of it. The three sleeping are going to take extra damage because
Yep.
they are asleep.
So 31 to that guy.
Okay.
And then I guess I roll this. It's twice, right? It's critical hit? Mm-hmm. So adding to that for those guys.
You ever have one of those days where just a fireball comes out of nowhere?
Those guys all take 63 fire damage. The ones who are asleep.
You made the
Yowzers.
whiskey. You're just like walking down the street. Old woman
You're just
comes
like-
up to you.
Just three of my friends sleeping, and I'm just hanging out. And,
bro.
shit!
Hey, bro, take this fireball. Do it, bruh.
Dude, bro, drop this fireball.
You not cool?
Wow. So that fireball hits all of them. You see the one that's awake just scream in agony. You see the other three on the ground suddenly startle awake, fire engulfing their bodies, but they're still very much alive and very much awake now. Zereni, you're next.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my Everard's Black Tentacles spell.
Oh.
So this is these squirming black tentacles that fill 20 feet on the ground, and underneath these creatures. That's the one thing I was wondering. I can cast it underneath where they're standing,
Yeah.
or do they have to enter? Okay.
Oh, no, you can cast it right where they are
Okay,
right
so
now.
I'm casting it right underneath them.
What's the radius of it?
It's 20 foot, 20.
So that'll
20 feet
so
square.
basically right where the fireball just hit.
20
Right.
foot square, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they are all basically stuck in there for.
And it's like an inky,
minute.
black tentacles curl up from the floor, isn't it?
Yes.
Like ethereal, creepy tentacles. Just so after the fire dissipates, they look to stand, and then they look, and one of them turns, and there's just a weird black tentacle curling up around. He looks to the left, another one, and the floor is just now teeming with these things. And what it does is it attacks them, or
Well-
they have to try to.
First, it's difficult terrain
Dexterity
to
save.
start with.
Okay, so
And
they
then
can't move out of
on-
there easily.
On their turn, they have to make dex saves.
Awesome. Okay. So
And then
that
other
happens.
cool things happen because of
Then
that.
just as you see the fireball go off, that's the signal for you, Horace. You
Okay.
get a running start. You're going to need to do an athletics check for me.
19.
That's good enough. So you swing out, your feet graze the black water, and you swing out over the lip. You can see the 3 now getting to their feet with the black tentacles curling around them. The one kind of looking around, trying to get his bearings on what's happened. What do you do?
So Izzy, I go, okay, Izzy. And so you can just let go and you'll float. And as you're floating down, you can be attacking if you want to, or doing your action as you're floating down.
I'm just middle finger.
Yeah,
No.
perfect.
No.
And then I will let slack the rope. If she lets go of me, I let the rope go slack. So I basically go out over the lip and fall, and then I will use my feet to like hit the wall.
Oh, so you're just going to basically like almost like a wall jump?
Yeah, like
Okay.
a wall jump. Yeah,
Perfect.
and basically swing out, let go, and then all my legs will hit the wall.
Hit the wall of the cavern.
Yeah, so
you're
I can, like-
still 30 feet up. So but
Yeah,
you're
so
going
I'll
to use
have
it
to
to slow
rappel
your
down.
descent and
Yeah,
rappel down.
yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
So you let go.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
What are you doing, Izzy?
Flash in the middle finger. No, I'm gonna take out. Well, you gave me 6 arrows, right, from my longbow.
Sure.
I don't want to waste a spell
Yeah.
slot right now because I'm pretty sure now the floor is now tentacles. Yeah, I'm gonna lose an arrow.
All right. Which one are you shooting at? The one that was awake or the 3 that just woke up?
The one that was awake.
Okay.
Oh, 17.
That hits.
Ooh, 4.
So 4 total? Okay. So nice arrow just right in the side of the creature's arm. As the arrow hits it, it looks right up from where the arrow came from, and it sees you slowly floating to the ground. All right. So now, roll for initiative. Horace, what'd you get?
7.
Wow.
No, wait,
I don't
wrong.
think you've ever been that low before.
Wrong. Where's my initiative?
What'd you roll? 2?
Dead center
Oh, you
top.
did roll 2.
Dead center. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
7.
you did get 7.
Wow. Izzy,
10.
Sweeney,
6.
Oh wow.
and Zereni.
13.
Thank God.
What is your initiative modifier, Sweeney?
3.
All the monsters go first.
Well, no, if they're tied with me, then we know at least... Wait, did I roll the lowest?
I rolled a 7.
You did roll the lowest out of everybody.
10. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So either those monsters go second to last or last.
Zereni, you're first.
I'm first.
Yep.
And they are still stuck in the tentacles.
It hasn't been their turn yet. So yeah, they're still standing in those tentacles.
The tentacles deal damage.
On their turn, yeah. On the creature's
Got
turn.
it. Okay.
And it will try to restrain them.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's like
Exactly. Like right now,
enjoy your new life.
right
in
now
this
it's
pool of tentacles.
It's difficult terrain, but on their turn, it could actually hold them.
cool.
Yeah.
Are they hostile towards us? Yes, right?
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Were you trying to do friendship on them?
Yeah.
This is how people greet each other in the Underdark.
Maybe not.
I'm going to say if
Fireball,
you guys wanted to
tentacles.
take that route, this was not the best tact.
Fireball, tentacles, I love you.
I realized that. I just said,
Fireballs, tentacles, I love you. My new novel.
My Journey to the Underdark by Prince Horace Kemp.
That's a great book title for the Underdark.
I like that.
Fireballs and tentacles, I love you.
I'm going to go ahead and hit the one that was the most awake. So
All right, perfect.
The quickest
The
to
one
react.
that just took an arrow from Izzy.
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with an Eldritch Blast and add my Charisma modifier.
All
Okay,
three- all
and
three
that's
beams?
3 blasts.
It's plus 9 to each of these.
All 3 of those hit.
21.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
All 3 of those definitely hit.
Hey.
Hot damn.
Really?
It's a good roll.
10, 10, 10, 10.
7.
27, and that's with the 9 added?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. So now that one, after hitting 1, 2, 3 beams right into it, he's starting to look as weak as the other ones
Great.
that took the full brunt of the fireball. Wow. All right, Izzy, it's your turn.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to lose another arrow at the one.
The one she just fired into,
Yeah.
the one you shot before. Great.
14.
14, the arrow just misses. You fire in it, and the creature moves just out of the way. All right.
That's good to know.
Horace, it's your turn. You're sliding down the wall now.
So I can spend my move sliding down the rope, and then when I land, can I fire off 3 arrows?
You can.
Okay, I'll do that.
Your feet planted firmly on the ground and let loose.
25?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And then
I assume you guys are all just firing into the same one, right?
24, yeah,
24 hits?
8 damage.
Okay.
17,
Yeah, that also hits.
and that's 11 damage.
So that one's looking pretty messed up. The one you guys
Good.
just 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 4 arrows are sticking out of it now, just in its body after getting lit up. And also its back is charred, and also it's been hit by Eldritch Blast. So that one looks pretty messed up. Sweeney, it's your turn.
Magic missile.
All right.
I'm
Going
gonna go
into which one?
The one that's the most injured. I could split up the difference, but I think we should just take this guy down as fast as we can. And I'm going to do it at level 2, so it's 4 bolts. 11 damage total to that guy.
Oh, wow.
Did we both get crystals from your mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
You and I did.
Both
yeah.
Horace and Sweeney got crystals. All right. So now it's their turn. Now they're gonna get restrained, right? What happens right at the top is they take damage and the things try to restrain them?
They have to make a save first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a dex save, I assume?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the 3 that were sleeping, they rolled. Okay, the best one got a 15. Does that do it? No. So they all super failed, and the one that was awake also only got a 12. So they all fail.
Hey.
Nice.
So they're all restrained, I
damage.
assume, just whoosh, locked by the tentacles.
Cool.
Now damage.
Oh, I see a 6. Yeah, 6 for 1. 11.
11 damage to all of them?
Yes, and yeah.
What type of damage is this doing, by the way?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Oh, geez. So they get restrained, and then tentacles just start smacking them around like
Well, they're like boa constrictors out of the ground, basically.
Wow. 11 damage on each. Okay. Ooh, boy.
And they're restrained, and they have to spend their entire action, to try to break out.
And it's a strength check? Or is it the same, a dexterity check, to try to break out?
Strength or dexterity.
Okay.
It's choice.
They're going to use strength. So the one that you guys have been just laying into is going to try to break out first. No, that's a critical fail. So it tries too hard and it breaks its right leg. The other 3 are going to try to rip out of it using their strength. The highest was an 18. Is that good enough to break?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
but the other 2 will not. So the one on the far right breaks loose of the tentacles hold, but the other 2 are still held there. So 3 are still held. The one in the very far from you guys has just broken loose from them. All right, Zereni, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go for the one that broke loose.
All right.
And I am going to hit him with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I like that one.
Good like that.
That's a good move.
with the...
Nice blast, bro.
So,
So Eldridge.
Oh, no.
stick blast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's plus
Her modifier is +4, not +3. There should be 3 more damage on that guy earlier.
3 more damage or 1 more damage?
It's
you said
adding
it's
it-
+4, not +3. So wouldn't it be 1 more damage?
To each bolt.
Oh.
So instead of +9, it was +12.
Oh,
So it
I've
should be
been
you said
looking
there's-
at these.
Right.
So there should be 3 more damage on the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if this
In
says
another
plus
life,
that-
in
that's
another
different
guild,
than
It's
this.
this one.
we
for
should
this
just be
case. Yeah,
traveling
gotcha.
surfer bros.
I'll solve your mystery, bro.
Bro. I
What?
can get this trap.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 20...
Super
21.
not chill.
For the one on the far right, you
yes.
hit.
Great.
Yeah, you hit.
Woo! Wonderful.
Are you doing all 3?
I'm doing all 3. Yeah.
So roll 2 more times.
It's the same.
21?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
28.
Oh, yeah. All 3 of those hit.
Great.
Radical. It's like in Gravity
20.
Falls. Mabel's is like.
20 to the one on the far
Shit,
right.
you guys
Oh, no, sorry.
Gotta roll so many dice.
+4 for each, so it's +12.
I felt like there was some-
So 32.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Jesus.
correct.
Because you add your charisma bonus, and your charisma bonus is 4. You add it to each bolt.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so that one on the far right looks real messed up. 3 blasts, just 1, 2, 3. You see its right hand is just blown off completely. Its claw scatters to the ground. Izzy, it's your turn. There's the one you guys been laying into that's right close to you now. That's because you're just about to hit the ground. Because I think you fall, what is it, like 10?
It's
60
60
feet a
feet
minute.
per round.
60 feet per round?
Yeah. So
Oh,
10
well, then
feet per
you're-
second.
Then yeah.
I'm on the ground already.
Then you're on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
You're on the ground, and the one that's been taking a bunch of arrows, it's restrained, but it's right in front of you. It looks real messed up.
I'm going to polymorph him.
Into like a bunny.
Now,
I
I'd
don't
like to
know, I
note
was thinking.
that this bunny will then get restrained and then may get slapped, and then will turn right back into what it is.
Crap, because it's in the tentacle pool.
It is in the tentacle pool.
It's terrible. What if I turn it and I can
What
tell
if you turn it into a tentacle?
the tentacles are animals? I'm not there yet with my polymorph. I don't think I'll ever be.
I'm one of you guys. I'm a tentacle too.
Is it something that I can just go up to and just like
Friendship.
smack? Like backhand?
I mean,
Because if it's restrained,
if you want to try to
just
backhand
punch
it,
it to
go
death.
ahead.
If only you hadn't thrown your scimitar into lava.
I have a marshland staff I could just start beating it over the head with. Like, no.
You don't even have a dagger?
No.
So it'd be like
No,
it'd
I
be an
don't.
improvised weapon. So it would be like a D4.
Here, just pull a hand axe off of my belt.
Oh. Yeah.
Pull a hand axe off my belt.
Because I feel like I don't want to waste a spell for something that's so restrained.
Do you have any cantrips you can throw?
Produce flame, thorn whip, which is kind of like what we're doing right now, but
Oh.
with spikes.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that's actually you make a whip and slap somebody with it.
Create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command toward a creature in range.
Perfect.
I don't think I need to be on any sort of specific type of terrain. It just says instantaneous. and
Is
it
that
doesn't
free? Is that
specify.
like...
Yeah, it's a cantrip. I can do it as much as I want.
Might as well do that.
Okay, we haven't seen this.
You're going to probably be more proficient with that than a hand axe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
1d6 piercing damage.
Well, now that you're at a higher level, isn't it stronger? Well, look at the very bottom.
Oh, it
Just
does.
say at higher levels, because you're at 13 now.
Oh crap, guys! It's great.
It's 3d6.
3d6.
Nice.
Let's do a thorn whip.
That's
Whip
better
it.
than my hand axe.
So make an attack roll and add your.
Now you get advantage because the creature is restrained.
Ooh, you
Roll
do.
twice.
One was a 16 and the other was a 15.
Well, both would hit. So your hand extends and just a vine just flies out, creating a long, viney, spiky whip.
And I point to the one that we've been wailing the arrows at.
Oh yeah.
And I say, "Get him!" 10.
Get him.
Get him!
So 10 damage total.
Get him.
Get him!
Finish him with that vine whip.
The vine whip is gonna
Or thorn whip, sorry.
thorn whip. The thorn's gonna.
Izzy, go! Use
it.
thorn whip.
It's very effective.
Super effective.
Gonna slap him across the face. Gonna slap him across the left side of the face, the right side of the face, and all of a sudden the thorn whip is just gonna start wrapping around its neck over and over and over, almost as if it's growing more to keep going around, and then it's just gonna squeeze until we see the life roll back out of the creature's eyes and then its tongue rocket out of its little head as it collapses down.
Cool.
But it's comical because it's a really long tongue, so it's like...
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Good job, girl.
So that guy's dead. Horace, it's your turn. There are 3 left. One is unrestrained at the very far end, and there's 2 close to you that are restrained.
Okay, so I'll drop the bow and charge in with Doris.
Reminder: difficult terrain.
Oh, well, is there one that I can reach?
You're going to pass the one that was just restrained, so you're going to have to go through about 5 feet of difficult terrain.
Okay.
So it's going to half your speed. So
And then you'll be in the tentacle space.
Can I go around the other side, or is there no?
you can swing around to go outside, but it's
Yeah.
going to take you more... Wait, what's your running speed?
30 feet.
Oh, you can go 30?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
that's
armor?
Oh, yeah. You'll be able to make it to the other side than
Oh,
where the other one
remarkable.
has pulled
yeah,
out.
that is remarkable.
So you'll be able to run around the outside of this black, because it's only a 20-foot radius. So you'll be able to swing around the outside of it, and you can attack the other one that's on the edge.
Okay, I'll do that,
Okay?
and then I'll swing 3 times. 23.
That hits.
Okay. That is 16 damage.
16 damage. Finish him.
Oh, okay.
This is the one that Zereni just laid into with Eldritch Blast.
yeah.
Okay, so sword through the gut, wind back, punch into its chest, pull the heart out, jam it in the mouth. Sword out.
Efficient.
Wow.
Yeah.
Call that the cash register.
Yeah, we call that the cash register.
Here's
Final
your change.
Final sale.
No refund.
And then I have 2 more attacks. Is anything near enough?
You've used most of your movement to get all the
Okay.
way over there. You could take 2 arrow shots at the one that's restrained if you
I
want to
dropped
get
my
into
bow.
it. You
run.
throw some hand axes at him.
Okay. Just rule DM question. I know this is dumb. Do I have time to sheath Doris? And
I wouldn't
throw?
say you... Because you unsheathed Doris, you ran...
I guess I could just keep Doris sheathed in the stomach of the
Yeah, you could.
rod.
Hold this for a moment.
Yeah.
And then just...
Yeah.
And then
All right.
throw hand axes at
Okay,
the
so
other one.
I'll throw 2 hand axes.
Okay.
At the other one.
I mean,
You'll have advantage on both.
Oh,
rolls.
okay. Then 15?
Yeah,
Does
that'll
that
hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
These things have no armor. And they're big and dumb.
12 on that damage.
Oh, 12 on the damage. Yep. What kind of damage is this?
slashing for the axe, yeah.
Yeah, slashing.
Okay.
Axing.
Well, it's more than 15 by far.
Then you
20
hit.
something. 12. I'm sorry, 13 damage slashing.
Okay. He's still up, but he's looking pretty hurt. All right, Sweeney, it's your turn.
The one that they've arrowed is dead, and the one that they've Eldritch Blasted is dead.
Yeah, the two on the outside are dead. The two in the center are still alive. The one to the right in the center has taken damage from 2 hand axes from Horace. They're both still restrained.
Yeah. Which would mean attacks get advantage on them.
That's right.
Problem is I don't have that much stuff that does force damage. So they might be immune to some of my other
Produce
elemental
flame.
things. I'm going to do a Firebolt. It's a
Yeah.
cantrip. I roll twice. Take the higher. Not the one next to Horace, but the other one. I'll take the natural 20.
Oof. Okay.
So that is now, because it's a crit, 60-10.
It's quite a bit.
Thanks, criticals. 29 damage.
29 damage.
29 damage.
Okay.
Fire damage.
It's still alive, but barely. You see massive amount of fire just wash over its body and just crispify its fingers, its shoulders. One of its eyes pops under the heat, but it's still alive. All right. And that was the one on the far right, the one that he just put hand axes into, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, the other one.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, I was-
Hold on.
I was not hitting the one next to Horace.
Hold on for one more.
Oh, well, that one isn't
blast.
next to Horace. Ah, well, I said the other one, so screw it.
Okay. That one looks fine.
The one
still.
next to me is dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's their turn. They're going to try to...
Well, at the top of their turn,
They're
they take-
restrained, so at the top of their turn, they're going to try to use their... They have to use their action to
At
try
the
to break.
top of their turn, they take 3d10
Oh,
damage.
yeah. So now they get slapped again by tentacles. So, Zereni, please roll for tentacle smackage.
Okay. 14.
14 total damage
That is
on
yes.
each. Okay. So just smack, both of them just getting smacked around. The one on the far right, you hear like bones breaking as each one cracks against it. It's still alive, but barely. The other one is getting smacked, and you hear some cracking, but not as bad as the other one. They both look real hurt, so they're going to have to try to use both of their actions to break out. So the one on the far right that's really hurt, it's going to make a strength check to break free. It got a 21, so it will actually break free of the tentacles. And the one in the far left got a 9, so it will stay trapped in there for another turn. The one that's pretty much on its last legs, it's used its action to get out. It's going to try to move towards you, Horace, because you're only about 5 feet away.
Okay.
Its movement is enough that it's going to be able to get close to you, and it's going to try to get one swing on you with its claws. So... +8 to hit, it doesn't matter. It super misses you and clinks against your shield, which is still radiating bright light into its
You
face.
didn't roll a 13, did you?
It did not roll a 13 to go for your... It only rolled an 8.
Okay.
So now, Zereni, it's your turn.
So one of them's like close to death.
The one that just attacked Horace is really close to death, and I mean, they're both looking pretty bad.
Okay.
But the one that's closest to Horace is looking the worst. Man, surprise rounds really help.
Also, Avard's Black Tentacles
Also
is
really
real
useful.
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great spell,
Great spell.
especially when you're casting it at a 5th level.
Apparently, Sleepy Blue Slod are terrible at breaking out of tentacles.
Poor little things. Gonna get all dead.
I mean, kind of redundant, but 3 for... I probably didn't use the Eldritch Blast again. Just 3, you know.
If it works.
Third time's a charm.
Hey, it
yeah.
Works, go for it.
Don't
Eh.
fix it.
All I do is stab people. So.
What should I do this round? No, I'll keep stabbing.
Stab him.
Are you going? Which one are you going for?
I'm going to go for the one by Horace.
Mostly dead.
Sounds good.
Okay. So 12.
It does not hit. Fires off and hits Horace in the eye, and his eye
Oh,
explodes.
God.
Sorry, Horace. Oh, no.
I have a new eye patch.
No. Just kidding.
No,
It
you get
misses.
3 attacks.
Oh, okay.
The beads on my face, it deflects off.
And then hits the frog in the face.
15.
That hits.
Great.
You're like, give me my beads back, bro.
And 19.
That hits as well. So roll for damage.
Okay, 23.
Finish it.
Hey, all right. And I'm still on my broom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Looking fly as hell.
yeah. So this time I'm
Fun.
gonna go around.
Oh, yeah.
Whip around, pull out 2 of my daggers, and get him on both sides of his windpipe and pull out and
Oh.
watch him fall back.
Jeez. Okay.
Nice finishing
Goodbye.
move.
Good night.
You had to
Sweet
hold on
dreams.
during that whole thing.
It was very scary.
All right.
No, wait. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, you totally handled that situation just fine. Never mind, ignore me.
Also, when you said fly as hell, you really didn't know it was a broom pun?
I didn't.
Okay.
It's because I subconsciously produce
Jay's just
puns.
naturally on
I just
fire.
naturally pun. Naturally pun. Izzy, it's your turn.
So pun.
Okay, so that was the one that.
So pun, bro.
That was the one that was right in front of Horace. There's one
there's
left,
one that's got the least
and
mark.
it's still restrained.
I'm gonna produce flame at its face.
All right.
18.
You hit. Also, you have an advantage, so you can roll again to see if you get a natural crit.
No, if 8.
Well, you could crit.
Wait, what is it?
A critical hit
That's
if you
like-
roll a natural 20.
I didn't.
Oh.
It was 3.
Oh, I should
we'll
have.
just take
Oh
that
no,
18.
you weren't attacking one that was restrained,
Take
so
that
you're fine.
18. Okay.
So you hit. So do your producing a flame.
3d8.
I had no idea it was also a attack. Because it's like it's a spell you can use to like start
Yeah.
campfires
Yeah.
and also shoot people with fire.
10.
10 damage.
10 damage straight at the face.
Okay, Horace, it's your turn.
Is there only one left alive?
One left alive.
Okay. Unsheath Doris from the body.
Mm-hmm.
And jumping attack. 20, 30.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 11 damage. 22.
22 hits, of course.
Okay. 11 damage. And I assume 24 hits. 14 damage.
Finish him.
Okay. I literally, as I land, I cut right through the body, go through the body, come out the anus area, and I go, I've been born again! Covered in gore.
Covered in
I don't know
frog
what
blood.
overtook me, guys. I'm sorry.
Look at you starting to get into blood sport.
I just felt it was right to do that.
Right?
And then
So,
I take
Zereni,
the
do
hand
you
axes.
remove the tentacle things that are now on the floor?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Or else they'll start slapping Horace around.
Yeah.
I also pull the hand axes out.
Nice. So yeah, you guys are out of initiative in these 4 blue
Can you
dead slag creatures.
prestidigitation clean me up real quick?
Sorry, I can't hear you. We're doing other stuff. What's going on?
Oh. Can you prestidigitation?
I don't know. I don't know if I have that spell. I don't know how to do that.
You always
You
make
look good
yourself
with
dirty.
blood.
He makes himself dirty and he won't clean me
I
up.
don't know
I
how
think
to-
he likes that you look dirty. I think he's trying to spread his
I'll
stance.
wipe myself with my cape.
You could milk some spiders.
Yeah, I guess I could milk some spiders.
Some good old spider milk on there.
Bathing in the blood of spider.
spider milk.
Bathing in the blood. Bathing in the milk of spiders is a form of baptism
Oh.
in some parts. So
Kick ass.
so
It's insulting
so you
to
know,
bathe.
it's kind of you don't clean.
I don't
It's
mean to
a-
be racist, but I would like to use your spider milk to clean myself off.
It's just kind of a waste.
All right, let's go through the arch, guys.
Can I detect magic on the arch and see what kind of magic's on the
No,
arch?
you can't. I'm going right through.
Go, Horace, go! Go!
He just charges in and dies forever. Too bad.
Oh, it was a sphere of annihilation. No.
It was just a hidden sphere of annihilation.
God damn it.
We'll remember you.
Well, roll up a new character. All right, so Mike, roll your detect magic.
I don't roll anything for detect magic.
God damn it. So detect magic. You're detecting the surface and the golden archway in front of you. You don't detect any magic.
Oh. This might just be an arch, guys.
It is just an arch. It looks, yeah.
This might just be a door.
I could have told you that. I could have told
Sorry,
you that.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Horace, with my thumb up my own ass.
Oh. Well,
All right, let's go through the door.
Mike's excitedly like, ooh, I wonder what school of magic this is.
I'm just gonna.
School of Door, it turns out.
Not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say, it seems safe, but I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna keep detect magic going for 10 minutes.
okay.
I'm gonna. Horace, you want to go first?
Yeah, why don't you be next to me in case
Okay.
anybody
Here, why don't we
recognizes
get you
Is there
some?
shield?
We should get you a torch.
I don't have a good feeling about the fact that there was Slod here. I don't think we're going to meet a friendly drow
I agree with that.
through the arch. So why don't I just go first? And
Let-
hand me a torch.
Yeah, we got torches in here, so
Yeah.
let's just
Right.
pass you one of those.
But my shield's glowing for another hour.
Not anymore because she cast Devards.
Oh, got
Black
it.
tentacles.
Okay, well then I'll hold the torch. Cool.
But I can cast the light
And I'll
again.
strap that to my belt.
Awesome.
I feel like the light is a lot of light, and I think the torch is what they were using.
Okay.
So I feel like the torch is more covert.
Okay.
I'd kind of prefer that.
Fine with me.
Great.
I wish I could make us look like Slotty, but I did not take that spell.
That's fine.
That's okay.
It's all right.
I don't want to look like them. I want to be clean.
Well, it's nice to want things.
All right. Let's go through the arch.
So you guys head through the archway.
You instantly all are rocketed into another plane of existence.
Oh, yeah.
And our kitten.
Where trees are ninjas.
I would watch that show.
Oh god, a forest.
But you're all ladybugs on the leaves of one ninja tree.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Oak Trees. Teenage. All right. So you go through the archway, and as you're walking, the walls around you, the doorway is pretty big enough for all of you guys to pass through at the same time. It's probably about 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, and it leads you into an open, ornate, golden and marble room. It looks like just a small kind of sitting area. You see beautiful marble benches. Again, the entire room is glistening in gold and beautifully polished. It looks amazing.
Any light sources?
There are light sources along the walls. There are torches all around. It looks like this is like you guys have stepped into almost like a palace of some kind. There is even like silken cloths hanging from the ceilings around you.
Detect magic turning up anything?
Detect magic is not detecting anything.
Do I detect
stone, walls, silk?
Cool.
Do I detect an interior decorator I'd recognize?
No.
Okay.
Well, you've been out of the game for 2 years. A lot
that's
changes.
true. A lot changed.
So it's
a
just a room and
cutthroat.
there's no exit on the other side?
There is a door leading into
okay.
another walkway. It's not just like one. The room is probably about 30 feet wide, 30 feet high, but it looks like a sitting area, just like a side room to a much larger place. So you guys step further into the next room.
Continue to the door at the
Okay.
other end.
So you open up into a much larger kind of courtyard area. And I say courtyard because there is beautiful grass. There is nice stairs leading down. It is almost like you guys have stepped into a completely different place. In fact, I'd like all of you to roll a straight intelligence check for me. Horace, what did you get?
17.
Okay. Izzy?
3.
Sweeney?
I'm rolling so bad.
I have a +5 to my intelligence, so 13.
Zereni?
Natural 20.
Holy crap.
Read about this place.
Yeah.
Your brain blows out of your head, discovers all the secrets,
Runs around.
Becomes sentient on its own.
My brain.
and brings your mom back to life.
Oh, good.
I'm so sad about that.
Good, I'm glad that was resolved.
I'm crying inside.
So as you guys are walking through, Izzy, you falter in your step a little bit. You feel a little awkward, like you're walking through like syrup and molasses as you're stepping through this kind of like temple-looking area. It kind of looks, if you want to think of it, much like a monastery or like a pantheon or something, with beautiful columns, beautiful marble floors, golden inlay walls, and etchings everywhere. Zereni, you feel lighter. With a natural 20, you feel like you move through this air easier than you even did normally. You feel lighter, you feel faster, your feet move easily under you, you feel weightless, but you feel like you can see the room even better than you could before. Like you can see around columns and you can feel the columns themselves. Horace and Sweeney, you guys move normally, but Izzy, you're a little bit slowed. Again, you feel like you're stepping through like a molasses.
Has Zereni ever been to the astral plane?
She has never been to the astral
No.
plane.
Okay.
But
What's above us?
above you, you see kind of a marble ceiling. Again, think of much like a pantheon or a coliseum.
Do you mean a Parthenon?
Parthenon is what I meant.
Yeah.
Sorry. Much like a Parthenon, you know, kind of a roof above you. You don't see stars or an open sky or anything.
Is there
You're
art?
still inside. There is no art,
Okay.
but you see etchings. It looks like kind of not tapestries, but like stone etchings in the wall laid in gold. You see humanoid features. If you get close enough, you can probably make out what they look like.
I refuse to do that.
Fair enough.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I hate
so roll a.
History?
I'm gonna let you roll a history check or an arcana check, whichever is higher on this.
I'm gonna have a +10 to my arcana, so that's a 14.
Okay. You look at them, and actually they look familiar. You're not sure what they are, but they look similar to what you encountered on the astral plane, but they look different.
These are like those things we fought. You know, the ones that killed me that time. The other time.
Which the
second time.
Second time.
The closer you're looking at these tapestries now, they are
gosh.
thin humanoid-like creatures. You could almost mistake them for elves because they have pointy ears, but their noses are short and snouted, much like a snake.
Hey, look at those elves.
No, I don't think they're elves. They're like the things we fought in the astral plane.
I don't mean to be racist, but look at those pointy ears.
You rarely mean to be racist.
Looking at them closely, too, you notice the ones you fought on the astral plane, they dressed in kind of like barbarian warlike garb. They had, functional clothing, but it was mostly like warrior type with armor and swords and things like that. The portraits of these creatures, they look like they're wearing kind of beautiful robes and very fine silks and outfits, but nothing warlike, nothing tattered, at least depicted in these tapestries or depicted in these golden stone etchings on the wall.
Yep, they're Githrazi, ancient opponents to the Githyanki. I know all about this.
Is there
Just kidding. I don't know. That was a joke, everybody. I don't know.
No, I could tell by the influx of hot air just coming from you
I
as
don't
you
know.
spoke.
They're elves. It's
Is there
elves.
anything-
Let's go.
Growing in the middle of the room? Did you say there was like a field or?
There's grass in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Is there a way out?
You do. You see in the farther end, you see another walkway to another room.
I'd avoid the grass just in case.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Let's just walk around.
walk on
and
the grass?
if
You
we
guys
can-
walk around. You don't step on the grass.
No, we don't want to step on the grass.
So
No.
as you're getting closer to the other room, I'd like all of you to roll.
Are you just hovering on your broom the whole time?
No, I just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
descended off the broom?
Yeah.
It might actually be smart to just stay on your broom.
That's true. I'm just gonna stay with all you guys though until
Okay.
I don't want to
agree.
be a little.
What if
I don't
what
wanna
if the
throw it
ground
off.
becomes one reality and she becomes another?
Yeah.
I mean, what if rock turns into water? You know what I mean? Weird things are happening.
Wait, no, but that's why she should stay on her broom.
Well, I don't want to be separated
be
from you
separated,
guys.
though. Yeah.
Should that happen?
Oh, okay. All right.
Perception?
Roll perception for me, all of you. Nice. Horace, what did you get?
19.
Izzy?
18.
Sweeney?
5 plus 5 makes 10.
Nice. Zereni?
12.
Okay, so Sweeney and Zereni, you don't hear it, but Izzy and Horace, you do. In the next room, you hear a loud humming and a pulse. You can feel it in the air. Even though, again, you're breathing and as you're walking, Izzy, it's gotten a little bit easier for you, but it still feels hard to move. But the air as you're breathing, it doesn't feel like it normally does. You can feel something filling your lungs, but it doesn't feel exactly like oxygen. But you're moving and you're walking, and the closer you do get to this doorway, you do hear a louder and louder humming and almost thrum and pulse in the air towards you.
But we can breathe.
But you can breathe.
Okay.
There's something in that room. I can feel it.
What?
There's something in that coming from the room. There's a humming. There's something in there.
Well, push on.
Shall we go on? Yeah.
I mean,
How's my torch reacting?
Your torch looks like it's flickering as normal, like it
Okay.
would be anywhere else.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys step through into the other room?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys step into the next room, even larger than the one it was before. Now this looks similar to the one where you had grass in the center, but now, instead, in this ornate room, there is a giant stone rising up from the floor at the center of the room, much where like there was grass. Pulsing, and energy is flowing from around its base, coming out of the floor. At first, it appears to be round, but it's not. It's made of hundreds of shifting geometric shapes. The stone is not gray either. It's much like a mirror. It reflects the colors around it. And you can feel a sensation, a pull on each of you. And this thing is huge in the center of the room, glistening and glowing. And again, it looks like it's slowly, ever so slowly rising out of the floor. On the other side of the room, you can see a balcony. And at the top of the balcony, you see a green, grayish, elf-like creature standing out looking at all of you as you've walked in here. You also see another greenish, grayish, elf-like creature off to the right, sitting and kind of tending to what looks like a couple plants on the side. But they don't make immediate action. The one on the balcony looks at all of you but doesn't say anything.
So there is creatures.
Yeah, there are two that you can see.
Okay.
One on the balcony and then one tilling the field.
One looks like it's tending to a plant, like trimming its leaves and taking care of
And
it.
that's on our level.
On your level. But there's one in the very top in the far balcony standing there.
Can we do a roll on this rock?
Yeah, absolutely. All of you can make an Arcana or History check. Either one. Horace,
I need a different D.
20.
20. Izzy,
4.
Sweeney,
15.
Zereni.
22.
Okay. So Horace and Zereni, you guys have a bit of an idea of what this is. You've only heard about it very loosely in stories. Stories specifically about a god named Primus. There was a god named Primus that once tried to create order in the chaos that was Limbo, and created a powerful stone to basically change the chaos of Limbo so that it could be ordered and orderly. But this stone did do that. It created it so that people with strong enough will and power could manifest and change Limbo to shape it whatever they wanted it to be. But there was a downside as well. You don't know what this stone is called, but you remember it had some ties to the Sladi and their creation as well.
Also, that's why Chick-fil-A's are closed on Sundays.
Absolutely.
Bummer.
It must be destroyed.
That stone must be destroyed. Okay.
Call out it to the
Yeah,
to
maybe
the
we should
guy?
say... they don't seem like they're wearing weapons.
No, neither of them are wearing weapons. They're actually wearing, it looks like, simple, ornate robes. White robes. On either of their wrists, you see silken kind of weaved around their wrists and around their forearms. But otherwise, no weapons on either.
What's the light sources?
The light sources in the room, you see torches around the room.
Okay, so
much
they
like
light
other
up the
places.
room pretty well?
Yeah, they light up the room. You can see very clearly
Yeah.
in this room.
I still detect magic up. Anything going on?
On Detect Magic?
Yeah.
And it goes out about 20 feet, right?
30 feet.
30 feet. You're close enough to the stone, I would say. As it touches the stone, I mean, like, it's given off all kinds of crazy magic.
I'm not close enough to the people, though.
You're not close
so-
enough to the people. Otherwise, nothing else in the room. None of the torches, none on the ground, but the stone, abs-frickin-lutely.
Okay, so I say, hi there.
Hello.
Oh.
This is the one on the balcony responds to you.
Oh, hello.
Hey, good start.
How are you?
Been better. Been better.
Pretty good.
See, you've all made your way to my home here. It seems the ones outside must not have kept you for very long.
I'm looking for Ron.
Ron?
I'm not gonna know who my dad is.
He's a, I don't mean to be racist, but a drow.
Okay.
It's not, that's not racist. That's what they're called.
Not
Oh,
racist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't have any drow here. There was, I believe, someone that must have tended to this a while ago, if I remember. Maybe they were a drow? I'm not entirely sure. But we don't have any drow here now.
we're also looking for moon lilies?
Yeah.
This, as you say this, the one on the balcony narrows its eyes at you. What do you know of the Moondrop Lily? Do you know where we can find them?
You're looking for them, too.
Yes. Curious.
Now, what is your intent to do with the moon lilies when you arrive? When you find them?
Destroy them. She wants to destroy them.
Well, yes, probably, but
I'm looking to remove the last of the Moondrop Lilies.
sure.
Yeah.
From this area, at least.
Sure. Now,
I don't have a grudge against specific plants, but I don't want them here.
You've got a plan. You've got things to do. Totally hear you.
The problem is
Totally get it.
And there's just been a few left around this area that has been delaying things. So if you could share with me where they are, we'll let you leave.
You know, the thing is, we're here to do the opposite.
We want more moon lilies.
We're
be
here to reinstate the moon lilies back to
Yeah.
their former glory in this hall to which my father once tended.
And look, I so badly wish that we could just walk in and pretend to be like you and try to bullshit our way through
Yeah.
how we are totally doing the same thing. And if you can just bring us in close and we'll, like, I don't know, have some sort of conversation or some dinner or something. I don't know. You guys are leaking chaos and madness into the world.
Well,
Not
this
cool.
is limbo. This is not, I mean, sure, some chaos.
Are we in limbo?
Oh, you very much are so now.
Oh,
Well, part of it anyway.
we're there now.
Love what you done to the place.
Well, more or less, limbo is now here, if that makes sense.
Oh, oh, I so wish it didn't. Kinda does.
How else would I have such a fine place like this in
Nope.
just a lowly cavern?
Yep, makes sense. Okay. How about... Well, look, I didn't get your names.
My name is Pharaoh, and this is my student. The student is tending to the plant, doesn't even, like, look away, just kind of waves slightly and goes back to tending to it.
These look like the figures on the tapestry.
Yes, both of them do.
Can I roll a check to see what they are? Or did I already do that?
when you looked at the tapestry, you looked. Did everyone roll for the creatures on the tapestry?
Yeah,
No.
I just rolled like crap.
Oh, did you not?
I don't
Horace?
think I did.
And
What
Zereni,
is it?
you did, right? Or no, you didn't.
don't think
That was
I
for the
did.
stone. So Horace and Zereni, you guys can both roll.
Is it Arcana?
You can do either Arcana or History.
Okay. 20 for history.
And Zereni?
13.
So you're not entirely sure what these are. You know they exist on another plane. That's the most you know, Zereni. But Horace, you actually know these things are referred to as Githzeri or Githzerai, or they have different phrasing for their names, and they are...
I was right about the Githrazi.
Yeah. But either way, they're a brother or sister culture. They are one and the same to the Githyanki, which you guys faced before in the astral plane, but they reside in the limbo instead of the astral plane. And you know that they are much unlike their warlike cousins or brothers or sisters. They are much more focused on the power of the mind and shaping and, meditating, essentially.
Okay. I learned about them in school.
Okay.
Okay.
What are they?
The smart version of the things we fought on the astral plane.
Oh dear.
They're smart.
But they're not nice? I don't know. I can't remember. Are you nice?
In one fluid motion, the one calling itself Pharaoh steps off the top of the balcony and drops to the floor below, very gracefully, much like a cat. You don't even hear the sound of its feet hitting the ground.
Okay.
Cool.
I didn't even hear that.
No. It was a nice
As she
Good
does,
to know gravity still works.
As she does this, you see to her right another one of them steps out from the right of her, dressed in the similar robes of all of them.
Oh.
You can see her a little bit closer. Her robes, the one that dropped down from the balcony, calls herself Pharaoh. You can see she has a little bit more ornate gold inlay in the wrappings on her forearms, but otherwise wearing very simple robes, much like the other two.
Oh, you know what? No, I remember in the stories they're not nice. Yeah.
All right. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I throw up my hand and I cast Prismatic Ray on them.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I need
So-
dexterity saving throws from them. Spell is so bizarre.
Okay, first for Pharaoh.
All right. Let's see. She gets acid again. They all keep getting acid.
Wow. Actually, oh wait, that's right. Am I right about that?
Enjoy your trip.
Yeah, she's like at a music festival right now.
Oh my gosh. I'm seeing fish live.
So 14 for Pharaoh,
Not even close.
and
They was.
for the other two. Way high for the other two.
Okay.
So
So the first.
22 and 21.
All right. They're both taking fire. Pharaoh's taking acid. Do you just want me to roll 10d6 and just use that for all of them?
Yes, please.
Seems a lot easier than what I did last time. 9, 10. 31 acid damage to Pharaoh, and then half of that 15 fire damage to the other two. Man, there's other cool ones here too that just aren't happening.
So you see the two quickly, like as the fire comes down on the two on the outside edges, they quickly dance back. A few of the fire catches them, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage. Pharaoh takes the full brunt of the acid, but she seems to slap some of it away in the air, but she does take some of it to her person. All right, everyone, roll for initiative.
Ah!
Thanks for listening to this week's episode. The Velvet League will return next week for the 5th and final part of our adventure with Seychelle Gabriel. You can follow Seychelle on Twitter at Seychelle Gabe. That's G-A-B. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. Photos and character art can be found in the show notes on partialart.com. And while you're there, why not check out some of our other podcasts, including Because Comics, where Mike Christensen and I talk about the weird and wacky stories of comic books. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all under the handle Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.